Hello. We're back again. We're back. Right. To be continued. Continue we shall. Right. We make a few tweaks. It might very well be loud. Right, there we go. Continue. Let's continue. Day 4. From wherever we are. Do say hello in the chat. Cheers. Right. So, we have left. Right, so I need to buy the boombox to listen to the Door Gunner Megamix. Question Class A, or whatever her name is, about the dead man, which I thought I did. Class A told you she can't talk to him now, but you need specifics. Ask a little later when she's collected herself, right? That's why. The ice cream maker. Let's check that again. Let's check the ice cream maker. Oof. I've just cut all the grass outside my house. Jogged up the shop. And now I'm back. What a game this is. Fantastic game this is. Let's see now if this can be opened. There it is. Okay.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
Right, so I need to wait longer for that, I think. Oh, no. Don't talk to Kim. Don't talk to Kim, whatever you do. Oh, this freaking green screen is driving me bananas. I need to change this room around because... Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds to make some minor adjustments. That's going to have to do, I'm afraid. That's all right. Right. Get that out of my hand, for one. You promised to help someone with a prod. Right, yes. So we need to open the ice cream maker first before we can do that. So solve the egghead puzzle. There has to be some way we can talk. Wash the dirty jacket's another one. Go to the apartment. North Martinez. Find someone with technical expertise to contact the coalition. Do say hello in the chat if you are in. How are you? Right. Right, let's see if we can get through that door up there. I forgot what I was doing immediately before I ended the last stream. But I don't think it really matters because I've got loads to do anyway. So just picking any one of those things and continuing is probably a good way to go about it. Right. So this plate, oh yeah. Would that have raised at any point?
Just an ordinary wall.
No.
Nothing to see here.
Conceptualization needs to be raised. Fair enough. But this building here... Oh, hold on. Oh, wait a minute.
You see a young man
That
on
guy wasn't
a
there.
balcony nursing a cigarette.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide. my liege.
You hiding something? Speak up, this is the police.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie usually needs
Is it
to
really
talk
that
to you.
important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
I need to get inside this apartment building. Wow, it's like I found the solution already. Help you? No, sorry. I have to run. Can you tell me your name? Martin Martinez?
That's definitely not his real name.
What? No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
Ask him again.
I really need your name. Looks like you've got a good view of the whirling courtyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging? What's your name? Really need to finish this cigarette.
But he hasn't left yet.
What do you know about the hanging? I could tell you that you finally got him down.
What were you
Was a
doing
disturbing
last Sunday?
sight. You asked me that already,
Wait,
didn't you?
is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you, Kim? No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week, I don't know, look. Looks around the courtyard, all patio chairs, dead house plants litter the
He's an
scene.
actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. Kind of friend. It was my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer. He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
We'll talk later. No, we won't. He takes one last drag of his cigarette before snubbing it out on the balcony. 72% to convince him to stay. Come on, please.
Time to
Shit.
bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry? Please don't go. I'll stop drinking. I'll take out the trash out. Just please don't leave me. This is pathetic. No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go. No, it's my only way in. Good luck with the investigation. Damn it.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Back to the pier. Fair enough.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking man vanished into.
Hey, you there? Checked the backyard and couldn't get in that way.
We've had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway. You have no business here.
97%. Convince her that you're real policeman.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening
Nice.
legalese that implies criminal liability, but in fact has no meaning whatsoever. Obviously, look at that vague yet threatening stuff spewing forth from your mouth.
Ma'am, your non-compliance is hindering a police matter. I may be forced to refer you to potential prosecution.
Don't you ma'am me, boy.
But the sweeping on the other side has stopped.
Miss, would it help if we offer to show you our badges?
Ah, it's like a carrot to the stick.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge.
Yes.
Just come in.
Right, take the blows. I'm gonna put it into that. I got a feeling there's trouble coming. Wow, I've never been in here. Awesome. Progress already. Progress already. Good way to start a stream. Right, I'll be there in a minute. 25 cents. Door number 9. Apartment 8. I think I'm looking for 20.
Give me a moment. The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
This woman's health is failing her. There's not much to do. Not in this damp.
First, I'm the policeman that asked you to open the door. Are you sure you don't want to see my badge?
I already told you I don't care about any badges.
Are you alright? Should I call a doctor?
I'm fine, fine. Don't you worry about me.
You're still worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I'm looking for a young male in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on the balcony. Yes, yes, I know what you mean. A scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for? No trouble, I just wanted him to talk to him. Do you know where he lives? Talk? The cleaning lady starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her breath.
What was so funny about that?
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's the one of the doors points east. She points east.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Who are you? It's the woman who cleans the hallways. If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room. It's barely bigger than a closet. Probably why she's coughing. She juts out her chin, eyes shining. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. That's all I need from this world.
And all she gets, too. The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery. She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
I'm looking for Billy Mijan. Do you know where she lives? She narrows her pale grey eyes. It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her. You will find Miss Jean's in apartment 20 upstairs. It's one of the doors on the balcony. I have a few questions about those apartments. Ask away, policeman. Is one of the residents on a vacation? Their mailbox is overflowing. People come and go. I don't keep an eye on everyone.
They probably just moved or died, hopefully somewhere else.
What can you tell me about Cindy? The artist? Nothing. Nothing I can do about her, I'm afraid. She ruins the walls faster than I can clean them still. She leaves an old lady to her business, more than I can say for others.
She mumbles some kind of a response, then hacks something into her handkerchief.
Yuck. Firing squad for the rich. Right, let's take another postcard. Boogie Street.
You hear someone walking around inside. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. Sounded like a woman. A woman's shoes. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Who is this? This is the police. Open up. Do I have to open the door? You hear the cackling of heels again. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if I don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to.
It's generally
Yeah, leave her alone. Just checking all the doors.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise. It's a solid lump of metal. Better whip out those cutters.
Cutters, chain cutters.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
A flamboyant poster of a white star. Oops.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov in his bedroom?
The white star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Kraz Mazov was a mass murderer. There's nothing cool about keeping his bust on your stand.
He was definitely controversial. The tenant here seems to like him. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Kraz Mazov was a sexual deviant. A zoophile, probably. I hate deviants.
Thank you for sharing this wonderful opinion on human sexuality. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
I'm sure there was something behind. Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Books of critical theory on monstrosities of capital and such.
A plaster cast bust. A plaster cast bust That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers, the iconography of communism, in other words.
Look out, Kim, there are communists around
I'll
here.
keep my armistice handy, detective.
He doesn't actually reach for his gun.
Inspect the symbol closer.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star upside down?
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it, because white is the color of peace.
What does it evoke in me?
You see noble aims, but also mountains upon mountains of corpses. They should have taken a more measured approach. Also, you're really smart. The price of idealism, unrestrained by humanism. Never again.
Balcony? I thought it was on the first floor. I thought it was on the ground floor. Commodore Red, magnesium. $0.42. Ooh. Yo, what's up, Void? Is that a new pair of glasses? Flip up glasses, the auditor. How's it going? What balcony is this? Can't be the one above, because presumably I was on the ground floor. What? How does that work? Unless that is the floor. Oh, there we go. 15 cents. Break a box.
A weathered brown door.
This is
The
room
number
20.
reads 20. Something smells good. Soup à l'oignon.
Soup à l'oignon. The lieutenant motions you to go ahead and knock. Yeah, just finishing up this guy.
This is the
cool.
door. You already know it's the right door. This is going to be so hard.
Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. What should we expect?
You're right.
Cool.
Let's talk this through.
I cut my grass and all that.
You hear light footsteps passing by the door and some folk music playing on the radio.
Uh-oh.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, the deceased is the husband of Billy Méjean. We need to confirm this, as well as deliver the death notification to Billy herself. Now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. You got this. I'll be monitoring reactions, ready to act if necessary.
Do you have any advice on how on how to tell her he's... What if I don't want to do this? Kim, try and bail out. All right, I think I'm ready. Hold on, Kim. We should discuss this before we move on. Knock the door. Hello, who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
Look at the lieutenant first. Is this Billy Méjean's home? This is the police. Straight to the point, come on. The police, a moment, Please give us a moment.
Tidying up, nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Come in. Right. Tense. Tense, nervous, headache. You need Nickelodeon. Right,
Hello, detective. It's you from the bookstand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back? I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink? Tea? Lemonade? We're out of coffee.
Around the kitchen. Tea, lemonade.
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glasses and is busy cleaning them in his handkerchief for now. You're on your own here. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Thanks, but I'm alright. I'm not really here for tea.
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble again? I can come pick him up in the station if that's what. No, this is something much worse. Is he in a hospital? How bad is it?
How about some small talk before you break the news?
72% tell her about the dead body. So how have you been?
How have I been? You're not here to discuss me. What is this about, officer?
Can't write a scene without knowing the actors.
She's
Ask
got under
more.
58.
Get comfortable around her.
You live here with Victor. I should just straight out. Oh, it's gone down.
It's me, Victor, and the kids here. We have 2 daughters, Jenny and Jolie.
And where is everybody? I should have just... How old are your daughters?
Jolie is 16 and Jenny is turning 18 next month.
And where is everybody? I don't see anyone home.
The girls are staying at their friend's place tonight. And Victor is out.
Out where?
He has a problem with drinking. And so he disappears every now and then. He's probably in the parks drinking with his friends. I sent him to the library a few days ago, but I guess something came up.
To your knowledge, did he make it to the library? Do you remember what he was wearing? That's a big hint.
His old leather jacket.
Can you describe it?
It's just your average brown leather jacket, but he bought it as a teenager, so...
No distinctive features?
No, well, the lining is hand-sewn. It's blue. I tried to make the thing more weatherproof since he's running around with it in the middle of winter.
There's something else I have to tell you.
She folds her hands across her chest. Here it comes.
It's back up to 83.
You've done this before.
Go.
Just keep your focus.
Mom, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Mijon, was found dead on the Martinez boardwalk.
What did you say?
I said, Mom, I'm very sorry to say, but your husband, Victor Mijon, was found on the Martinez boardwalk.
A great and terrible spike. The blood freezes in her veins.
Your husband, Victor Martinez, dead. I'm sorry, very sorry for your loss, Mom.
Oh, but...
Sorry, this is serious.
He was just...
But he was just here.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me and my partner are here for you if you have any questions. Take your time, man.
What happened to him?
It was an accident. He fell through a hole in the boardwalk and hit his head.
Was he drunk?
Alcohol may have played a role, yes.
I see. And you just found him there, lying in the cold. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever.
It's hard to say at this point.
She blinks, eyes welling up with tears, as her hand starts searching for something from the pockets of her dress. The handkerchief.
I've got the lieutenant's handkerchief.
Yes, thank
Forgot
you.
about that. That's awesome. Well played.
Is there anyone we could call for you? A friend, a family member, someone who could be here for you?
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
It burns like acid.
God, should I call them? Should I tell them to come home?
No. A day.
Yes, they should know. Do you want us to call them? No, take a day. Yes.
No, I'll do it myself. I just...
She can't take much more. Her stomach is churning. Soon she will have to go to the bathroom and scream.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next? Where is he? Can I see him?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his number in case you want to contact him earlier.
A very good call.
Is there anything else that the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. I'm still... Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will give in soon. Already, she starts to shake.
Again, I'm very sorry, Mom.
We should step outside and talk.
Set the library card. This is an awesome game. Good God. Kim? What is it?
You did well.
I could have done more.
You did enough. Can't save the whole world, you know.
Can't bring the dead back.
What now?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day and let them know the name of the deceased.
What about billionaire kids?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Right, this is closed.
Let's go.
Here we go, another murder solved. Not murder, sorry, another death. Right, these glasses are +1 logic, -1 authority. Now I've got another postcard. Right, the smoker on the balcony. Locate the door. Aha. Room 28. Room 28. Is it?
This door is made of metal
There it
that
is.
appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.?
About 9
Sound
p.m.
good?
tomorrow.
The smoker on the balcony. This is why we are here, right? He might know something about the murder. So tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Don't worry. It's mostly all still here.
Tomorrow 9 p.m. right here. Apartment number
It's a long
28.
time.
Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Right, so nothing you can do there until tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a thing there. 75 cents. Aha, that's up there, I see. Right. I'm starting to see, like, I could see this area from up there 20 hours ago, but I just couldn't get anywhere near this place. Now I can actually... I'm getting to areas that I could see previously. It's pretty cool. Do say hello in the chat if you're in. So this now, this I'm going to guess is the blue door next to Kuno S. The little girl. I'm going to guess, obviously that's the door. Yes. And there's Kuno S.
The girl is ignoring you. It's like you don't...
Okay, so right before that, so this is, tell me this is open now. Yeah. Because it was locked from this side. I thought it might have. There. There's a lot of this building I haven't explored yet. Right, ooh, shoes? Oh no. Oh. $6. Because I need $50 for... Oh no, I don't know how much I need for the boombox, but it's another balcony. What? Where does that lead? So Void, how are you liking God of War? Oh, this is new. This is where this is where, oh, right. I know where I am as well. I know where this is.
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened. A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline, fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Take in the ocean.
The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains. This is where the damage came from somewhere in the inlet, the cannons. What didn't fall into the ocean was used as scrap. What wasn't used as scrap was thrown into the ocean.
Look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did. Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt. Underwater, iron helmets have sunk deep into the sand and the mud. Helmets of soldiers, and their finger bones too, and clavicles, littering the ocean floor. A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels. They massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well. Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol. Coalition warship Archer can shoot 50 shells a minute on 20 co-aligned archers. They will reach the city in 58 seconds.
Hey Kim, do you know who shelled our city?
The Coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
He does not like talking politics of this kind. He fears the discussion might lead to disagreements, as it often does.
Aha, there she is. Right, let me just pick this up. $2. Above tops, flap in the wind. Ooh, can I open this? You can't get in.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right, we've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
You better hand it over.
Or what? You'll push me off this ledge and pry the bucket from my dead hands?
She turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully toward hatred, disgust. The woman on the boat does not.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye
Ozon is an arc.
on a first-name basis. Pig's not half as dumb as...
Wait a minute.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mule?
She turns her head to hate.
That
Oh, no.
The woman on the boat does not notice her staring. Ozon is an arc.
on a first-name basis with her, are we? Pig's not half as dumb.
Right. I've been through all of that conversation. I've never been in here though. Oh no, this is the way I came out, wasn't it? No. No. No, it wasn't. This is something else. Ah, the coal room. Jeans. Enough coal for several winters. Smell of chemicals. $4.76. We're rolling in the big bucks. Is that it? Nothing else. Fair enough. Right. Okay. Right. Genes. What are the stats? Electrochemistry. The reaction speed down. Nope. Smoker on the balcony. Right. Come back tomorrow at 9 for that. I need a boombox for that. Ask class later. The ice cream maker. Right, so that's 2, and that's egghead. Wash the dirty jacket. How am I going to do that? Find someone with technical expertise. Ask about the tattoos. Call Alice back. Right. Nothing up there. Right. This way. This is all new. Money. Oh. A book. 16 days. The coldest April.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor. A former architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius, is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a three-legged stool in the middle of the room. She had an eye for beauty.
Someone has torn down the wall. Oh. Oh. 20 cents.
What happened here?
You can foreclose on an apartment with a hole in the wall.
It will still
can't.
be accessible through the apartment next to it. That one didn't have a door. Sadly, nothing of great value remains here. Indeed.
Except the stuff in the fridge.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Hmm. Yeah, I did this, didn't I?
Let's go.
It's general.
Yeah, so I've explored everything else in this place. Right, wait a minute. Right, I can't do that till tomorrow at 9 o'clock. The boombox. That's what it was. I knew it was something. It was something in the back of my mind. Put away the bolt cutters. Oh shit, my hat. Book smart. Logic up 2. Wait a minute. Was it today that I
Inside,
can
you see
call
a set of steering levers,
for that
a radio
case?
microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Connect me to the 41st.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Yes, there it is. I've successfully located a 9mm Villiers pistol. It's on me now and I won't lose it again.
10-4, sir. Roger that, and very glad to hear it. I will make relevant changes to the report. Roger that, 10-10, over and...
Cool. That's been logged. The fact that I found my pistol.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Aha. I'm looking for something that plays a tape. Police business. Yeah, we still have those boom boxes on the shelf. Okay. How much was the frigging boom box?
The boombox's weight on the
Oh,
shelves.
it's only 12?
And your boombox, that gold and amber Harmon Waushi, stares at you longingly with its tape reel eyes.
Can I get a discount on this boom box? A police discount? I do. It's 12.
A man like that in a neighborhood like this,
Nice.
in a rickety house falling into the sea, there's fear in him. Use it to your advantage.
Fair enough, businessman. 12 it is. How does 10 sound? Make it 8. Are you afraid of masked gunmen? The roof falling in, killer waves, aircraft accident, botched surgeries? I'll buy it for 4. No, not really. I expect my mind does change. Damn it. 4 real it is. He's going to sell me for 4.
Success.
Ha!
Sort of. Whatever gets the job done, right?
Sweet. Right. Tools. Tape player. Wait a minute. How do I play this tape? How do I actually use this? I gotta combine these. Empty cassette. Oh no, there it is. Oh, I think you just interact.
The porter reel is just what
Play
you
the
needed.
tape.
The reels attach to the apparatus with a satisfying click. The tape is routed behind the magnetic reader.
Play tape.
This isn't a river, Joel. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants.
The harbor. That's the son of a Kvalsund crane.
When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens too. Moderate the room, Corty. A real nice one. With insane. I guess. And then I give a shot. I'm fucking done. I'm done. Mentally. I'll fucking do 'em all in. Rate that Disco cunt on the counter. You know. The dancer whore. Upstairs. Do it. Go away style. Never did get that taste out of my mouth.
The lieutenant presses the button marked Arrete on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning.
What was that at the very end? Silence?
End of recording.
What do you think?
It seemed authentic enough. Probably recorded off the shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls.
I agree, but he sounded inebriated.
Still.
Who is Corty?
One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his?
What's Kohoi?
A village on the Samaran Isola, in South Safre. Grad committed war crimes there, the kind of thing he talks about.
You think he was there?
Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. We would need to know the story of this man's service.
A symbol of soldier of the apocalypse style conduct in a civil environment.
Okay then, what now?
I think we've got a few more questions for class here, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
This seems to contradict her testimony. At least to some degree.
As you take out the tape, the boombox tunes itself back to the cheery radio again, spewing out beats like it's a Friday night. The contrast feels chilly, inappropriate even.
Cool. So now I have the grounds to interrogate class even further. Talk to class about Dorgan and Megamix. Question class. There we go. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. Right.
Officer, it's a fine day for questions.
Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intentions to commit rape.
She puts her coffee cup down with a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her.
Did he? I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions. Only that he was never bad to me.
She doesn't care. If anything, she sounds amused.
On this tape, he specifically identifies you as a target.
Where did they get this recording exactly?
It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough.
Does he say he's gonna do it Soldier of the Apocalypse style?
Something to that effect.
The phrase was used.
Yeah. That was practically his pickup line.
A memory surfaces in her tired neocortex. It's not entirely unpleasant.
Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Kohoi style?
Yep.
He liked the way it sounded when he said it. As to Kohoi, he wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived his own little Kohoi. It wasn't his everything.
Why say things like that?
Yes, was he bragging?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure he did all those things. Then integrated them into his idea of normalcy. To keep on living. Until they just sort of turn into his, what's the word I'm looking for?
She's quite observant about the human character. Trained to observe, even.
People who go to university know how to use words like internalize and integrate, officer. Now, what was that expression?
There's more to this. She has an index in her head of pathologies and how to exploit them. I can almost see her turn the pages.
Persona?
Running joke. I was gonna say running joke. And it sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lely's punchlines got way, way funkier than that. He was like the Seminoles conflict, the Kohoi massacre, and the 36 famine in Yezud all rolled into one person, then cast in Orani's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower.
And you spent time with this person romantically?
We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer. Going around with our little scouring sticks. You, your first love, Mr. Kohoi here.
Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things? He and Martinez, I mean?
No. We were too busy laying waste to our own nervous systems to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess. At ease. As much as a man like him could be.
There is a small measure of pride in her that she could quell the rage in such a being. What kind of man was he? Before you go, ask for details. She seems okay to talk about it.
Thank you for clearing that up, miss. Whenever you're ready. I'm interested to hear what Titus Hardy has to say now.
She takes a very small sip of her coffee and smiles.
Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim?
Like, for example, his name?
Actually, officer, I didn't know his name. I just called him Lely.
A nickname?
I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use.
Lelystad. That's a good start. We have a few questions you can help us with. A few things a field autopsy alone can't answer.
The young woman cranes her neck, trying to catch a glimpse of the page the lieutenant passed to you. On it is a list of autopsy observations, recorded neatly in blue ink, the last missing pieces of a puzzle of flesh.
Where is Lelystad, the place, I mean?
In Oranje, officer. It's, I think municipality is the term. A nowhere town there.
The Lelystad municipality has few boroughs and even fewer cities. It's made of agricultural plots near the border of Gottwald. Executive summary: cows, silos, and wheat.
You were almost right, officer. That means his race was Occidental, not Mondial. I'll update the form.
Moving on.
Her eyes follow yours on the piece of paper. She doesn't mind this questioning. On the contrary, she enjoys thinking back to him now. This is a sort of wake for her.
How old was he? What did I say? 42, wasn't
He was 42.
What a guess. Wow, what a guess.
42? Are you sure? I would have had him above 50.
Kim said 50, I said 42.
He had many scars that made him appear older. But no. We even celebrated his birthday like some weeks ago. It was a funny 2 days. He had little reason to lie to me.
Looks like you were right, officer.
Lieutenant taps on his notebook once, as though assigning some kind of point.
Points aren't good. Have one, you old dog, before we all die.
I did not know this was a competition, Kim.
It isn't. Police work is a cooperative sport.
There is no challenge without competition. There must be an opponent.
That's too conceptual for me. I just like to get autopsies correct on the first try if possible. Where were we?
He's lying.
His eye color.
Blue. Light blue. They were like little blue galaxies, you know? It was strange, seeing those eyes in his fucked up face. Pardon the swearing. I do him an injustice. He wasn't ugly. And he had a beautiful, soft voice. Very surprising, what with all the scarring. It was quite something, watching him speak.
He had a combat wound on his chin and mouth?
Yes. Severe. It made him look like half his face was cracking away in some strange smile. That and those eyes.
Ah, yes. His hair, if you can remember?
It was light brown, almost blonde. He darkened it with brilliantine, made it oily. Not nice to stroke. I couldn't convince him to leave it alone.
Does me asking about this tattoo have anything to do with the other quest?
Oh, that.
It's clear she liked it.
Quite a lot, yes. Sure, waterways. It was mostly for showing off to chicks, though.
Showing off to chicks? How so?
Imagine him lying in bed. Freakish musculature laid out on the sheets. Scarred, of course. Tattooed. The sheets are dirty for some reason.
Is this Oranese lit?
Yes. This is the very essence of Oranese lit. A moment's respite. Dark and hopeless as the struggle itself. He's smoking and drinking, of course. And his chest and shoulders and arms are studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them. Maybe even thousands. And the woman goes like, "What was this, baby?" And he says, "That was too hardcore. Don't ask me about that." So she goes, "Okay, but what's this, baby?" And he's like, "Saw some bat shit there. Killed some loincloths." And so it goes. Star after star, port after port, third world country after third world country. And he's done horrible things in every single one of them.
You were the woman in this?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell us precisely what these mean? Oh, hand her the photo. This is going to piss her off.
No, thank you. I've seen enough of him dead.
Yeah, she
I
ain't
can
going to
tell
look
you
at
what
that.
they meant
No
without
way.
looking at them.
She wasn't going to look at that.
Go on.
Not stupid.
He was a blue-eyed boy with thick arms, from a small town. He was also poor, and the government of Orania needed some people killed. so they turned him into a grotesque killer. For money. He went to Killer Academy in Vredefort. Then he killed
Victims'
some people in the
tattoos.
Seminine Islands. And on other islands, too. All of the islands. After this, he came to Revachol and got killed himself.
Not a fun story.
It is when you're high. It can be very exciting then. You have the tools to deal with it. It's not a very nice story to remember when you're sober. A change of topic?
Tell me something odd. Did he enjoy his death?
Why do you ask? Well, it's wrong. He had too many drinks to down and too many bad things to do. Couldn't tap out just yet.
Everything checks out here. It's all A-OK. Good answer.
Perhaps, miss, it was communism that killed him.
Is the Union communist? They're a couple of shades pinker than that, no? They're not hardcore in that way, is what I'm trying to say. What are we talking about anyway? This politics shit is a lot in the morning. Is it even morning?
I think she's just tired. She doesn't know what you meant by that. And can you blame her?
We requested a semen screening from the processing.
Good for you.
What do you think it will tell us?
I don't know how a semen sample works, officers. How many days after intercourse does it have to be? I don't even know if he had sex with someone else. We didn't go steady.
Is she avoiding anything? See? There's something off here. This one must know she's deploying flares and countermeasures.
I think we're finished with this line of questioning.
All right.
Coolly, gracefully, she pours herself more coffee.
Yeah, it's pretty deluxe.
No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally.
What are you doing here in the whirling rags?
I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
About 4 months. I came in November.
The bills downstairs concur.
Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol? I heard this is where the washed-up disco has-beens go.
She looks at you and nods.
I hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place. That window new. Hold up.
It is.
The lieutenant makes a note in his notebook. He finds the answer unsatisfying.
You have quite the collection of prescription drugs down there.
Thank you. I've put a lot of time and effort into it.
Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool.
What did you say? Oh my god. Now it's turning into narcomania. It's got to be serious if it's 2 words. I'm sorry.
The collection includes Nacra and an opioid antagonist. You seem to have among the things as far as it goes.
Very funky. Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
"28. Look her in the eye. We need to talk to you. No, let's talk about the assault."
Not my favorite topic, but okay. Pretty much.
Warming then. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life.
How about we, change the subject to something more lighthearted now? Yeah? Yeah, I've contaminated it pretty bad. The contamination spreads from room to room. First, I escaped upstairs. The SAD got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door.
What exactly is the nature of this contamination?
For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you?
Cleaning services. I need to clean the jacket.
Talk around the establishment is, you have an industrial SAD spill in there.
I hate objects, but for the anti-object task force.
Cool. I think I'm developing a pinch of that too. It hasn't done wonders to my taste in interior decoration. All right.
Wait, stop. That man, bloated beyond all recognition, was 42? Below the damage, the weeks of decomposition, all the swollen indignity of morality, he was 42 years old? How old are you? That's where this is going. 45,000 liters of raw alcohol has left its disfigurements. What lies beneath, you wonder? You could ask either one of them.
Miss, how old do you think I am?
Huh. How old do I think you are?
She's buying time to formulate the best answer.
I don't know. 40? I was like 9 when OO peaked. That was what, 19 years ago? I liked them when I was 9. You couldn't have liked it when you were 40. Let's say you were 20-something. 25. A good disco age. 25 plus 19 is 44. I'm gonna say you're 44.
Wow.
Look, at the end of the day, age is just a number, you know?
Yes, miss, but for him that number is 56.
Wait. This requires scientific measurements.
Bring it on, I'm not afraid of the truth.
To the laboratorium. You made the right call there. It feels good. Pure. I'm talking about your zero-tolerance policy toward the mania of narco. You're in the right there. Powerful stance. Would you like to take it up a notch? Would you like to become an anti-narcomania zealot?
I'm pure and steadfast, totally uncorrupt by narco.
Yes, you're pure. Unravaged by narco. Of course, it's pretty obvious you've done a lot of drugs in the past, and will probably do more in the future. But that doesn't matter.
My drinking problem isn't going to be a problem, is it?
No. Alcohol is a powerful anti-narco agent. 78% of people who use alcohol daily feel no need to use its opposite, narcohol. If anything, you should drink more. It cleanses.
I'm ready to start saving lives.
That's good to hear.
Intimidate the public. Let's put authority up. Yeah, right. Talk to Titus. Okay, back to Titus.
It's you again. What is it?
So I talked to class about the tape.
And
she said... nothing. She stands by what she said.
That fucking fucker. You're the worst cops in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape.
That fucker wasn't aimed at you. It was at her.
Gold, it was just locker room talk. It's not evidence.
Locker room talk. What are you, fucking brain dead? I've been to plenty of locker rooms. They don't plan rapes there. What did she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? Fucking whoop-de-doo.
She did not say whoop-de-doo. It did not come as a surprise to her, and she definitely wasn't scared. Actually, I think it made her a little nostalgic.
Yes. In fact, I think she thought it was a little funny.
Funny? No good goddamn psycho whore.
Seems like they wanted to give Klasia a second chance to play along. She still didn't.
All right. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking...
Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus.
Okie dokie. This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman?
You don't have to say everything out loud. Just mix and match.
I think you had a lie planned, but she didn't play along.
I asked for your opinion. Not a bedtime story. Tell it to your grandma.
The tape was the last chance for her to do what was planned.
But she didn't. She knows she can't lie to us, unlike you.
Fantastic. So now, you remember how to do your job. I'm so sick of this piss. We should get something harder in here.
Yeah, guys! We should get a party going tonight!
Why?
Maybe...
Success. They admitted to unlawful collaboration to derail the investigation.
Maybe she's still in denial. Be straight with me, Titus. What's really happened? Wrap this up.
I already told you. We fucking hanged him.
There's less gusto in his voice now. His men too are growing increasingly silent.
Come on, Titus. The stakes are too high here. There will be blood on the streets. The tribunal, remember. I know you're tired. Why don't you just...
You know what? I am tired. I'm tired of you. Next time you see her, tell her Titus said, "Fuck off!"
This is the petulant rage of someone who's at the end of their wits.
That lying, scamming. We're done. This is over. You understand? Your little investigation is over.
Yeah.
There's a silence in the room. Elaine starts saying something.
On the floor, beer drips out of the can into a small puddle. No one does anything about it.
What is this quiet funeral shit? All we need is some beers in us. Bartender, 20 beers for the Dock Workers Union.
Why do we make it 40, huh? Why do we make it 100 beers? You're not loud enough.
100 beers? Now we're talking. Hoppity hop over here, cafeteria manager.
The window might be closing. The more beers they get in them, the less cooperative they will be.
%58%.
Convince
Yes.
Titus he's being
God,
manipulated. You should know by now. Titus Hardy will never falter.
Huh?
He'll get it. Go on.
Write it down, Kim. In Martinez, they just kill you just because they don't like you.
Got it. Kill you because they don't like you. All because
you're a foreigner, some chick, because you work for the wrong people, because they like killing.
Goddamn right. This is Union Town. You work for the company, we will kill you.
F. Dennis, why don't... We don't kill you if you work for the company.
Work for the wrong company, and they execute you.
They just hang you like in Dark Ages.
It wasn't that. It wasn't... We just couldn't get him down, okay?
That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the...
Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up.
He's onto you. He knows what you're trying to do. Steel yourself. Push on. Just ignore Theo.
Turn to Angus, or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no reason? Effing reason. Turn to Theo, what happens if I keep talking? You're gonna kill me too in this bar for nothing?
No. I'm not gonna do it. I'm too old for a shot like that now.
You hear that, Angus? They're gonna kill me too.
Suddenly, there's an awful ringing in your ears. Your body temperature spikes.
Oh my
You're burning
God.
all over with fear. The most terrible fear. Bigger than any before. To your right, you sense the air move. The lieutenant draws his firearm. You only manage to perform one more movement. An instinctive jerk to your left. Then, no sound. No one screams. It's impossible to say where it comes from.
More dead cops. Sad news from the district of Martinez says the body of 2 police officers found floating in the canal. It's believed the officers were pursuing a murder investigation. They were caught in a dock workers' strike and were gunned down under unclear circumstances. Is that the end of the game, my run? Such needless loss of life is truly tragic. A local union leader, Everard Clare, commented and added that although the event is truly horrid, we can expect similar incidents to follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around uncontrolled and try to wiggle their way into well-organized neighborhoods. Do I call that my playthrough or what? Or do I go back in? Is that this in, you know? That's my death. Well, there you go. That's my playthrough. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream there so that I can put this up as a playlist. And that is my first playthrough. And then I'll boot that save up as sort of after death type of thing. Awesome. Right, there it is. I got shot. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you can, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.